define muna natin ano ba ang neurons. Neurons, also known as nerve cell, they are very important element in the nervous system. Actually, sila yung building block o yung bumubuo ng ating nervous system. Their function is to receive, process, and transmit information. Yung information, they are in a form of electrochemical signals. Importante ang neurons para mag-function yung ating nervous system. Alam natin the nervous system is the control center of our body. Here is a picture of a neuron. So for simplicity's sake, gagamitin natin siya para tignan yung mga parts, the general parts of a neuron. May iba't iba kasing itsura at klase ng neurons. So this time, gagamitin natin itong tinatawag na multipolar neuron para tignan yung mga parts at aralin yung mga parts. So dito sa una, meron tayong tinatawag na cell body. Ang cell body ay naglalaman ng nucleus at ng iba pang important organelles. And then, meron parang mga branches ng parang mga tree-like branches. Ito naman yung dendrites. And then from the cell body, meron parang cylindrical whip-like structure o buntot. That is the axon naman. At the end of the axon, may tinatawag na terminal button or the axon terminal. The axon is wrapped in a sheath-like structure and it is made up of the Schwann cells. And the Schwann cells also make up the myelin sheath. So para mas malaman natin no, yung function ng bawat parts na ito, discuss natin sila. Nucleus, soma, or the cell body, they contain the machinery, the organelles that provides life and support to the cell. So, importante ito dahil alam natin that the cell is the basic unit of life and yung cell natin meron ding mga important processes para mabuhay, no? And did you know that the average number of neuron in the human brain range from 100 billion to 1,000 billion? And anong unique sa neuron natin? The neuron cannot regenerate at hindi na siya kaya magpadami pa. So kapag nabuhay tayo with 100 billion, that's fixed. Kapag namatay yung neuron, hindi na siya mapaform ulit. So mababawasan no yung ating pagpaprocess sa mga signals. Kaya dapat alagaan at ingatan yung ating nervous system. Next. So, this is the cell body. Around the cell body, merong mga dendrites. Dendrites, from the Greek word dendron, which means tree, it's a branch-like, tree-like structure attached to the soma of a neuron. Ang kanyang function is to receive the information from the terminal button of the other neuron. So, ang dendrites ay yung receiving end or receiving part ng ating neuron. So, halimbawa, ito yung sending neuron. So, the sending neuron, using its terminal button, will send the signal to the dendrites of the receiving neuron. And then, dun sa gap ng terminal button at dendrite, may tinatawag na synapse. So, ito isang phenomenon kung saan or isang area na nagpapalitan ng electrochemical signals ang dalawang neurons. Importante yung synapse dahil dito nagaganap yung transmission of signals. Alright. Next, we have the axon. Axon, a long thin cylindrical structure that conveys information from the soma of a neuron to its terminal button. So we can say that the axon is like a tunnel kung saan mula sa soma ay tutungo siya dun sa terminal button. So, siya yung parang tunnel na daanan ng signal. Then, at the end of the axon, there's the axon terminal or the terminal button. The bud at the end of the branch of an axon, it's form synapse with another neuron, yung kanina pinakita natin, and sends information to that neuron. So, siya yung sending end ng isang neuron. And then, the Schwann cell and the myelin sheath. The Schwann cells is a type of glial cell or supporting cell that keeps the peripheral nerves intact. Okay? And then, the Schwann cells makes up the myelin sheath. It's a fatty insulating layer formed around by the Schwann cells. And ang importanteng gampanin ni myelin sheath is that it allows transmission of impulses quickly and efficiently. Importante si myelin sheath para mabilis ang pagdaloy ng electrical impulses or signals. Kapag walang si myelin sheath, magiging mabagal yung pag-process ng mga information at pagpapasa ng mga signals. Alright? So, those are the general parts of the neuron. The nucleus or the cell body, dendrites, axon, the terminal button, the Schwann cells, and the myelin sheath.